um, 300 million users, but I think it's grown now to at least 500. It's available for iPhone, iPad, iTouch and Android handsets. So it doesn't matter whether you are an iPhone user or an Android user, it is available and it works equally well on both. And the most important thing is it's a free mobile app, yes? So you don't have to pay anything for this. And here are some of the features. So the video is about 15 seconds. You have to use hashtags, and we'll talk about hashtags in a minute. It's available in 25 languages, although I think that is growing too, so it's probably hit more like 35 to 40 at the moment. It has digital filters, so you can play around with the photos and make them prettier, I suppose. Yeah? And it's an app for mobile device cameras. Of course, so the mobile phone has to have a camera. Yes, without it, you can't do it. And it has another feature of likes. So you like. So the more likes you get, the more popular your page is. And it's about having as many followers as possible. Yeah. Well, for some people, not for everyone. So some Insta info. Instagram hashtags help users discover both photographs, other users, and to attract like-minded Instagram users. So we will look at these hashtags in a minute, but these hashtags form new pages, and on these pages you have the same themes of things. Yeah? So maybe you have a page full of Vietnamese pho, for example. Yeah? People take photos of Vietnamese pho. It's all on one page, but you have to use the hashtag pho, for example. Yeah? Instagram encourages users to make tags both specific and relevant, rather than tagging generic words. So the tags that you use, the hashtags, should be a little bit more specific. And the verb to use is to follow someone or a brand or a group on Instagram, and you have followers. So this is what it looks like on your phone. So the logo has changed a little bit recently. It looks a little bit different, but it's more or less like that. And this is what an Instagram page looks like. So you have posts. That's how many pictures you have. So I have 867 pictures. This is my one. I have 220 followers. Okay, not a lot. Some people have millions of followers, but they turn that into a business. And then I am following 178 people. And as you can see, so mainly my theme is food and travel, because those are the two things that I like. I like food and I like to travel. So you have photos of my adventures, and as you can see, different countries and also food. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it looks like. But then you also have your feed, your page. So here you can follow many, many different companies, if you like. You can follow celebrities. I follow National Geographic. Do you know National Geographic? I like them very much. They do great photos, and so I follow them. But I'm not the only one, because they have many followers. Look, that one picture generated 52,000 likes. My photos normally generate, let's have a look. Oh, we can't see here. But I get maybe 30 likes maximum. It's usually my friends and my mum, liking my photos. So I'm not super popular on Instagram. So you have a feed, and so whoever you decide to follow, you see their photos on a daily basis. As I said, you can follow celebrities, you can follow your friends, you can follow magazines, companies, brands, restaurants, chefs, you name it, you can follow it. Yeah, I mean, there's such choice. And here, for example, so this is an example of a picture I took. As I said, I like food, and I eat out in London, and I take pictures of where I eat out, if I think the food looks nice. And I got 27 likes, so not as much as here, but I'm not as famous as National Geographic. So, as I said, my followers, I haven't got many followers. And these are my hashtags. So I hashtag duck and waffle, so the name of the restaurant. And then I hashtag food, foodie, yummy, delicious, diamond gone to heaven, London. So just some food, some hashtags. Now if you were to click on London, this hashtag is a very general hashtag. So when you click on this hashtag, it will take you to the page, and you will see many photos of London, okay? So every person who uses Instagram and took a photo of something in London and put the hashtag London, their photo will be on this page. So if you want to, if you are interested in London, you love the city, and you want to see some great photos of London, because remember, we are not, some people are professionals on Instagram, but most of us are not professional photographers. You can go onto this website, onto this page, London, hashtag London, and you'll see many photos, yeah? And probably you will find my photo somewhere, because once you put the hashtag there, it's on that page. Now remember, you can have a private account, or you can have an account visible to everybody. So I have an account that everybody can see, but some of my friends have private accounts, so you have to be invited to join, and not everyone can see, and the hashtags maybe are not as visible. This is another photo of me. I don't know if you recognize this gentleman. His name is David Attenborough. He is a very famous British he travels the world and does documentaries on wildlife and animals. He was a journalist as well, very famous. He's an older man today, but he wrote a book, and I went to buy his book, and he signed his book for me. And he really liked my hat for some reason, so it was a very funny photo, and he said, "You have a wonderful hat." And so I put all these hashtags here. Waterstones is the place where I had the book signing. It's the name of a famous book shop in London. It's like a chain. And here, for example, you have some features. So I took a photo when I was in Moscow of one of the sort of churches there, the basilicas. And what you can do is you take a photo and you can play around with the filters. So you have all these different options here. You can like, you can take a photo, you can go to your home page, you can see who liked your picture, you can find other people. Here's another example. So you have, you have a picture of some fries. So I got 17 likes. You can give you can write something like a caption, and then you have your hashtags. And look, I put the word foodie there. Now, if you go to the foodie page, you'll probably find my picture somewhere, but my photo will be pushed down, because millions and millions of people are uploading photos every minute. So your photo is at the top of the page for only a very short time, yeah? And then it gets pushed down. So this is just an example of all the different types of food pictures that you can find under the hashtag foodie. Here's an example again. I was in Sydney and I took a